Alright, this is step 2, tracing and cutting. In step 1, I designed a template which I'm going to use to trace. I had a nice shape here, and I'm going to use this now to trace around on 2 pieces of felt. Okay? The colors that you choose are up to you, but these pieces of felt are the same size as the paper that we started with our design. You're going to place it on one piece of felt, and you're going to use a Sharpie to do this. And just like you would trace it on something else on a piece of paper, you're just going to lightly go over it. It does not have to be dark. Actually keep it kind of light because you don't want to really see this later. And we also don't want to ruin the markers too by pressing too hard. Okay? Okay, I have one there, and then I'm going to do another one. Alright, now I'm ready for the cutting part. Scissors, you can cut with the smaller ones. It is a lot trickier. I do have like 4 or 5 larger ones. If you want to wait for those, you can. I'm going to see if I can get a few more of those around the school so it doesn't take quite as long for waiting for this part. Cutting, it is a little bit trickier, but you just got to slow down and use the back of your scissors. You're going to be cutting right here. We don't want to cut up here because it makes it really hard, but open up your scissors a little bit more and you're going to be cutting in the back end there. If you can't cut it, sometimes it's a little tricky. You gotta just really press together these. Okay, when you push them together, it's going to cut a lot easier. For some people, this is the trickiest part. Okay, I'm going to leave some of these scraps off to the side. It definitely does not cut like paper. It's a little bit tricky. Our goal is, though, with this part of the project, is to get both of these exactly the same size. If we can do that, it's going to make everything a little bit easier when we get to the sewing part. And there we go. We have one side of our plush monster done. And then what I would do is I'd go ahead and cut this other one here. And then we'll kind of put those two together. And I'll show you. For step 3 is going to be setting up for the sewing part. And that's probably the biggest step of the whole project.